Welcome back to Thursday 28th July and a 29-mile road trip to go and look at some red tractors. You ready for this? I'm literally a mile away from Cotswold Machinery, and I've been parked in this lay-by for nearly 20 minutes with the phone going mad. I've had BT OpenReach, what I'll bring broadband into my house free of charge. They can carry on with that, and they want to talk about my neighbours' telephone lines because it's too low and stuff like that. I've had the missus on the phone trying to tell me about the BT OpenReach man, but I'm trying to explain to her I've already spoke to him. And I've just had Phil Ball on the phone to say, could you bring a tractor this afternoon in 2 hours? And I've had to say, could I have it tomorrow? Which is fine by him. So yeah, case now, and then Massey Ferguson's coming to the farm tomorrow morning about 11 o'clock. So it's just all go. So sometime in amongst all this lot, I've got to try and earn a pound as well. Customer parking back in there. Right, that'll do. I'm kind of a customer, sort of. We are here. Well, the truck driver wanted to know where he was going. I haven't got a bloody clue. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Nice to see you again.
And yourself?
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that one will be alright.
That'll be alright.
Yeah, that'll be alright.
Well, that one. How big do you want to go?
The problem is I go too big and then I got to buy all new kit to go on the back because none of it fits.
Ah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I just thought you might say that. Yeah.
Only solutions. Only solutions.
No, it's money, mate.
Yeah.
It's money. I don't earn enough.
Yeah.
So, right then. What are we going to look at? Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's start with that. Right. Not everybody looks good on the camera.
That's the boss's office in there.
Oh, is it? Alright, well, maybe we'll just do it later on. So. Where's Juggins?
Small power. Oh yes, we keep him in the corner.
I can see his head. I can see his head.
We keep him in the corner as far away from customers as possible.
Is it?
I think he's actually on the phone in there.
Right, okay, I'll just on the main deck. Yeah.
Yeah, just to say hello, yeah, no problem at all.
Right, okay.
Disgust me. Right, Paul. Yeah. Had to be done, didn't it?
How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad yourself. Nice to see you.
And you, buddy?
Yeah.
And you?
Long way from last time I saw you.
It was.
Yeah. So I'll come back and see you again in a minute. So you were saying there's a story with this
There's a
rim.
bit of a story. It's going to go on this machine over here.
Doesn't look very case coloured.
It's definitely not case coloured. You know?
Yeah.
It's going to go on this one
Right.
because it had a bit of an altercation with a boulder.
A boulder?
So you might just see under there, it's got a little bit of a crack.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. So she lost a bit of oil,
Yeah.
and then on the side.
You're going to show me your boulder, are you?
Well, not the boulder, no, he didn't keep that as a souvenir. But we might let him keep the rim as a souvenir.
Oh, crumbs!
Yeah. Do you think he had his seatbelt on, or do you think he's cracked the windscreen?
Oh, yeah, I hope he's had his seatbelt on. God, bloody hell. That must have it, that was some force.
Well, they do about 24, 25 miles an hour.
Yeah,
And if he had a trailer on the back, which could well have done,
yeah,
it would have kept moving, I think.
yeah,
So-
that would take some stopping.
But yeah, the boulder won that competition.
Definitely, that's scrap metal, that is. Barclay?
Yeah, that'll be heading Berkeley country.
Okay, I'll see him local then.
Say no more.
Yeah,
That one's probably our demonstrator, I think, with the big boots on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and top spec.
yeah.
Then we've got a bit of heritage there, the old
Oh,
McCormick.
McCormick, yeah.
That's the last of the Doncaster made tractors.
Oh, is it?
Well, they sold the Doncaster factory.
Because they're made in with the Lamborghini?
They are, yeah, Landini now.
That's it, Landini, yeah.
So that's still got quite a lot of case heritage from where the Doncaster case built.
Ah,
tractors
right,
were.
okay.
But that's a
Yeah.
57's one of the last ones that came out of the factory.
Oh, well. Still got some work left in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good nick actually. It's
Yeah.
had a new loader on it recently. So
Yeah,
do
the
a
loader
job
does
for
look
someone.
shiny.
Yeah.
Right, cup of tea.
Cup of tea, let's
Cup of
find
tea.
crab.
Priorities.
This
Okay. Cheeses. Yeah, all right.
busy on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to do?
Mark's invoicing something out. He's had a good day.
Has he?
Ring the bell, Mark.
Well, that's a really good day, is it?
2 rings. If you don't ring 3 or 4 times, it's been go home early day.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's Friday.
So,
Fish Friday.
yeah. Poets Day. I don't know what that means.
Poets Day, okay. What are we going to look at then?
Here we go then. So we've got a bit of a selection in stock at the moment.
Yeah,
Farmals are the bottom end of the sort of the scale,
yeah.
up to your 300 horsepower arable spec, big
Yeah.
contractor spec tractor.
Very nice, but a bit beyond me, I
I
think.
think probably the MXU is been replaced by the Maxxum range.
Well,
so-
mine's got a Maxxum badge on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
So the Maxxum 150 or the Maxxum 145
yeah,
would definitely be your replacement for the MXU
okay,
in terms of sort of size, lift capacity,
yeah,
and things like that. We've got some upgrades on the newer tractors. Obviously, these ones have got suspension now as optional extras.
That's suspension's important. That's half the reason I'm doing this is
Yeah.
because I'm fed up with having my teeth and my back
Yeah.
knocked out. So
Yeah, so we can have a look at the 150.
Yeah.
This one's actually due to go out next week.
okay.
It's got a loader on it at the moment, but
Oh no, well, I think
that's
I would be
extra.
I would be looking at a potentially a loader. So
yeah.
we used we had a play with the blue version
Oh yeah.
a week or so back, and the loader was lovely. So
Yeah.
and it's basically the same as that, isn't it? So
So they've upgraded them a fair bit now. You know, new bonnet styling. We're on stage 5 engines. So
Yeah.
Stage 5 engines now with 750-hour service intervals.
yeah,
So services are annually rather than every 6 months if you're doing a lot of hours.
yeah,
LED lights are all standard now. So LED cab lights, LED side lights.
okay,
We've even got some nice little LED signature lights in the bonnet. LED lights up front.
okay.
So any nighttime work, feeding at night, moving around.
Oh, we actually strains out sideways.
Yes.
So you
yeah.
bloats up all out here as well.
Turn them on a sec if you want.
You're going to blind me?
Might do.
Yeah,
You need to borrow my sunglasses.
yeah. Okay. He's got whiskers. Yeah, quite like that. God, bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. That's I just closed my eyes. So, right, okay. So this is going to be too big for what I want, but I presume because I think it was the 125 we were looking at.
Yes, yeah, the 125. We've not got a 125 in the yard.
Right. Okay.
This is actually the 6-cylinder version in the 150.
Right.
So the 4 cylinders are the 125s.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit. It's
All
not
these
massively bigger than mine.
It wouldn't be. The cab suspension obviously lifts it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you've got at the back some springs underneath there and dampers.
Okay.
You can just see them through the gap there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's. Oh, yeah, it's right back in there. I got it. Okay.
So that is your your cab suspension through these accumulators here.
Yeah.
Back end they would be quite similar. Other than we've got these big lift rams now, so these will do about 7.5 ton.
Yeah, I got 80 mils on my MXU.
go.
So
The back end is probably very, very similar in that respect.
yeah, yeah. So I was actually looking at the lift links on my little 100. These are actually a bit bigger, but they're beefy.
Yeah.
On the little 100, they're beefy.
Yeah. No, solid back end.
Yeah.
Getting on for 8 ton with those bigger rams.
Yeah.
Push out hitch.
Yeah.
This one's got 4 mechanical rear spools.
Okay.
One of them's doing your hitch. Obviously, you can unplug that if you need to.
Yeah.
For if you've got anything with 4 spools.
Yeah.
Generally, I mean, this is a customer spec, but generally we'd sell them with 3 pairs of rear couplings.
Right. Okay.
And then if you need to, you can unplug a set just for the one thing you probably use with 3 sets.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
little sight gauge there for your rear oil level.
Yeah, that's familiar.
If you ever help anyone out, if you're going to help your man that does his your combining,
Yeah, Reg.
you might be able to you can tip big trailers with this back end.
Yeah. That's well, that's the thing is my little MXU. He's going around with the combine. He's got great big trailers, and I can't pull them.
This is it. Yeah.
So-
This is going to pretty attract a Maxxum would definitely future-proof you
Right.
going forward if you've got bigger trailers.
Yeah.
Buy a bigger round baler or anything like that. Bigger mowers. So,
Yeah. I need
plenty
a
of
bigger
it.
farm.
Bigger farm.
I
as
need a
well,
bigger
yeah.
farm. Yeah. So right, I'm gonna have a look in the cab.
So one-piece glass doors.
Yeah.
Nice roomy cab.
It's all quite familiar, to be honest.
It will be. And in the seat now, you'll definitely feel it's
Yeah.
a bit familiar with the.
And that's all familiar. That's all. In fact, that is my dashboard, my case.
This is it.
That is loader controls.
That's the loader controls. That's a factory fit loader joystick.
Okay.
So the aftermarket ones.
It's
you can
on the seat. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All manual spools.
Exactly. So you've got your 4 manual spools.
Yeah.
You've got electronic forward driving diff lock.
Yeah.
3-speed PTO. So
Yeah.
you've got 540 and economy.
Yeah.
With electronic engagement.
Yeah. Same as mine. So this is actually all like it's like sitting at home. All this is.
Gear change. Yeah. Hitch up and down.
Yeah.
You've got a quick raise and lower, and then
Yeah.
your position control.
That's all the same.
Lift height.
Same.
Top speed. Draft sensitivity.
This is literally just a bigger version of what I've already got.
More power, more
Yeah.
comfort.
Comfort.
It's
I like
It's a
comfort.
tried and tested recipe.
Yeah.
This design has been tried and tested for
Yeah.
the MXU days, ultimately.
And still the same key.
Yeah. And a Nissan key as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Right.
So if you want to go for a drive, we can fire her
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
She's got a number plate on it.
All right.
That's technology from
So
what
is
we've got now.
is the front end on this? Because I was told that the T6 or the front end of this is basically the same as my case as it is now.
This is a class 4 axle.
As in this bit here.
Yes. Yeah, but we order the class 4 axle,
Right.
which is a great big hub.
Oh yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? So.
So it's actually the same as the Puma range.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's a stronger axle.
I was only wondering if my front linkage would fit this.
It could possibly. I don't honestly know without checking, but if it may be an option.
Yeah.
The bolster itself could well be similar or the same.
Yeah. But then again, with my front linkage, work with a loader because it's a different shaped arm, isn't it?
Sometimes you need to take the arms off.
Yeah.
Is the only thing, which makes
That's not the end of the world.
a
It's
bit
2 bolts in it,
trickier
but
if you're taking the loader on and off. But,
yeah.
the suspension itself, there's a big ram down through there.
yeah.
So that is your main suspension. Quite
Yeah, that fella there,
simple,
yeah.
reliable. There's only a grease nipple top and bottom and one the other side, so there's not lots of grease nipples and
Yeah.
wearing parts.
Okay.
Perfectly fine with load work if you need to.
Yeah. Yeah. Just feel big, but then let's
So yeah, we've got the Luxem, the Maxxum, the Pumas,
Yeah.
the Optims are all made in the Austrian factory,
Okay.
which was the old CS K-Steyr factory.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember this K-Steyr.
I remember the K-Star. Yeah.
Bomb-proof tractors.
They were. Yeah.
That is where all these tractors are made for the UK market at least.
Yeah. Yeah. This all feels just.
Nice big airy cab.
Yeah. It's same cab, isn't it?
Proper passenger seat.
Yeah.
Somewhere for your tea and coffee. Bit of storage.
Yeah. That's the same as well. This is like. It's almost like just getting in my tractor, but it's just shinier.
It's
A bit bigger.
It's the updated modern equivalent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After you've got your keys.
Yep, definitely.
Seats are tad soft. Going up in the world.
You are.
Yeah. That's better. Right.
Somewhere there's a little. There you go. There's a little. That little there. If you drop it down to its green, and then that should be your perfect
Weight.
That is perfect weight now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I haven't got that on mine.
Evolution.
Is that what it is?
They've all come on in
Yeah.
leaps and bounds.
I might have
even
my
the
seat
seats.
too hard, perhaps.
You can also adjust the dampening effect. So there's a little lever there,
Yeah.
which adjusts how. So if you bounce up and down,
Yeah.
I'll set it to that position, and I'll set it to that position.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Do you
quite
feel
a
the
lot.
difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
So usually in the middle position
It's about right.
is about right.
Yeah. So but this is where all my junk gets cut down here. You see. So
Yeah.
That'll probably be knocked about all the
It's
time.
be
So.
hidden.
So on this gear stick,
Yes.
this is obviously the gear stick and how we move it.
So
So
we've got low and high range.
right. Okay. So just high and low. Yeah. Yeah.
High range is more than adequate for all your towing work, all your road work,
Right.
field work that's sort of at higher speeds.
Yeah.
And then low speed work is for maybe in the yards for loader work.
Yeah.
Possibly cultivation work.
Okay. All right.
For what we're going to do today, we can leave it in high range.
Yeah.
When we turn the ignition on, we've got the display there.
Yeah.
So this is basically what gears we're in. So we've got a forward and reverse gear there at the moment. So
Yeah.
at the moment we're in 9 reverse, 9 forward.
Right.
Because
Okay.
it's a power shuttle, you
Right.
can match your reverse speed and your forward speed exactly the same.
Okay.
It will actually go up to a silly speed in reverse if you needed it to.
Let's not do that.
Not today.
Let's try not doing anything silly today, shall we? So,
We've got
especially if this is somebody else's tractor.
We've got automatic mode as well.
Yeah. What's that sticking out of there then?
It just locks the joystick.
Oh right.
So if you
Okay.
don't want to accidentally dump it on someone's head.
That's like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Auto mode. You can put it into automatic mode,
Yeah.
and then it'll automatically, in the high range gears, go all the way up through the gears, which will be eight gear changes.
Well, just do it by itself.
All by itself. Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the range change.
Yeah.
Another 4 gears. So if
Okay.
you're doing a lot of mileage, that takes the burden away.
Yeah.
And if you come to a hill, it'll automatically change down the gears, so you can't absolutely
Okay.
stall it.
Right. Okay. This fella here.
Again, that is your. If you're using these two in the field,
Yeah.
it's almost like a neutral button to do your range change.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
these will be your power shift changes.
Yeah.
And then that one will be. You press that at the same time to
I
switch to
don't
your
think
next
I've
range.
ever used that button ever in my life.
Probably not.
Yeah. 'Cause
No.
I've just stuck it
Yeah.
with that. So.
That's also your hand throttle as well.
Yeah.
So I actually find I drive it on the hand throttle a lot of the time with the gear change and the hand throttle
Is it?
rather
Right.
than using the foot pedal. But
Yeah. That's probably naughty, isn't it?
can't see any stickers on the windows. It does say we're not allowed to drive faster than 20 miles per hour as well. So I don't know if we need to peel that sticker off or just stick under this. We'll stay under 20 miles an hour today, won't we?
Yeah, I don't need to go any faster than that. So, yeah. So, right. Okay. Yeah.
Fancy a drive?
540. Yeah. So this is literally like I'm just sitting in my tractor. It's just a newer one. So yeah. Let's do it.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite because that is another thing. Why Casey is a little bit
On the
a
noisy
little
side.
loud, but
Yeah. Obviously roof hatch.
Yeah.
You've got loaders in the future. You can use that for visibility.
Yeah.
Or just to let a bit of fresh air in the cab sometimes.
so is that lot?
It's a 150 litre CCLS pump, so CCLS is constant
Yeah.
closed centre load sensing.
So there's plenty of
So you don't need to rev the engine to get your oil flow. The oil flow will automatically kick in when it needs it.
Right.
So for spool work or for loader work.
yeah. No present there.
Just got a neutral position.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Simples.
And
So
then your gears will be displayed on there.
yeah.
So at the moment
So say
we're in
10.
We're in the bottom of the high range.
Right. Okay. So.
So as you see, I press the button, it'll go up through.
All right. Okay.
And now we're at the top of the sort of C range.
Yeah.
So we can, when we're moving, we can press the button behind.
Right.
Click up
and
to
go
the
up a
next
range.
range
Okay.
electronically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Right. Okay.
If you want to kick the air conditioning on, all the mod cons.
Yeah. We'll have it too loud because of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bridge way off.
Yeah. Okay. Bike's in a slightly different place to mine, but
Obviously, this loader's got soft ride on it, so it should take most of the
Yeah.
bumps out.
Right or left?
Left if you like, Ian. Yeah.
Any low cables around here?
They've all been knocked down years ago by loaders. The telehandlers usually take care of them.
Yeah.
This was actually a 50k gearbox, so it will go up to 30 mile an hour.
Right. I don't know whether I would want 50k or because I do some road miles, but I don't do that many.
Yeah.
Oh, you can wait for me, can't you?
Little pulling.
Yeah.
The 50k gearboxes are good if you're doing prolonged road runs.
Yeah.
If it's just one hop to one farm and then you're planning on staying
It's
there.
9 miles, and that's
Yeah.
what it's going to be. But well, unless I'm bale hauling, then it's stuff backwards and forwards. So it's quite torquey, isn't it?
Yeah, like because you've got the boost on the engine as well.
Yeah.
So this is a 4.5 litre 4-cylinder.
Right.
The number you see on the bonnet is our rated power.
Yeah.
So that's like our worst
Like
case
the minimum power, yeah.
Minimum, yeah. And then boost typically gives you about 30 more horsepower.
Yeah.
In PTO, transport work, load hydraulic works if you've got something running on hydraulics.
Okay.
So the Maxxum 125, for example, boosts up to 155 horsepower.
Okay.
So if you're ever in the situation where you've got a 12-14 ton grain trailer or silage trailer,
Yeah.
you've got 155 horsepower there to dip into.
Yeah.
But if you don't need the boost, it won't use it.
Well, saving fuel,
Exactly.
saving the planet with less emissions. Is that what it is?
It's the way they're going. Obviously, these stage
Yeah.
5 engines now are longer service intervals and
Yeah.
improved fuel efficiency.
So what's the list price on something like this?
List price would be over 100,000.
Don't doubt that. How much over 100,000?
I think the 125 I looked at was about 109.
Okay.
But fortunately, we're going to be kind and give you loads and loads of discount.
How is that? Look, I like loads and loads.
And Case would like to give you loads and loads of discount on top of our discount.
Oh, that's even nicer of it. Oh, what nice people they are.
So they're just feeling in a good mood, I think.
Is that right?
The sun or something must be. The horses.
Hello.
I think she winked at you.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
She certainly gave you a smile. I hope the
I've got a
wife doesn't see the video.
Oh no, she knows I'm a tart anyway. So. Your keys.
Cheers.
Battery isolator
Exactly. Yeah, battery isolator. Bit if
Okay.
you ever had to leave it at the farm or in the field.
for a length of period of
Yeah,
time.
you can press that, disconnect it,
Okay.
and your average 12-year-old that wants to go and
Can't.
cause
Yeah.
some trouble
Yeah.
won't sort of think to look for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Quite a big beastie. So is the 125 same size as this, or a little bit smaller?
I mean, wheel size will make a bit of a difference
Yeah.
to how it sits. Generally, though, the 125 is this platform,
Right. Okay.
just in a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to bring you out a 125. We've got one I can bring down to you in the
Yeah.
next week or so. And we
Yeah.
can park it next to your
Yeah.
MXU and see exactly how it sits.
Yeah. I think it'd be a case of the 125 is kind of the size I would go for,
Yeah.
but if the 145 was only £5 more,
Yeah.
I'd have that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It'd be because you're a bit more future-proof.
So
don't
this one's a higher spec with a CVX transmission,
you? Right.
front linkage.
Yeah.
Slightly different fenders.
Oh, wow,
this
so it's
one's
got more
actually
plastic
some
on it. So,
extensions on it.
yeah, so to make it for the wider tyres.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. But it's the same around the back.
Hydraulic top link.
Oh yeah. Okay. Everybody keeps telling me I want one of those.
They are pretty handy.
Yeah.
Just for hooking stuff on and off.
Yeah. So can you control the top link from out here, or?
There's a button on here with electric spools.
Oh right. So you can do that from there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. With manual spools, obviously, it would still be in the cab job.
Yeah. But other than that, it's more or less the same, isn't it? So. Okay.
But it's the same cab size as the Puma range.
Right.
So you're actually getting a big cab on a fairly sort of smaller end of the scale.
What's that? ECU in there or something? Or?
It's the electric handbrake. The CVXs,
Oh, right.
because you can inadvertently leave it in drive.
Yeah.
If you jumped out the cab and your dog press his foot on the pedal.
Right. Well, the dog spends a lot of time in the cab.
Move off.
Dog comfort is very important.
There we go.
Very
So
important.
as soon as you get off the seat, the electric handbrake will come
Right.
on.
Is
the
he
seat
open, or?
exit. Yep.
I'll try to have a quick look before I run out of battery. I've got another battery, but. Right. Okay.
So we've got a multi-controller.
Yeah. So.
This will do link arms, one of your spools, your range in the CVX will gear change and a power shift.
Yeah.
Forward and reverse.
Yeah.
And the hand throttle as well.
Yeah.
Electronic spool valves in this one.
Yeah. Got that.
Screen.
Yeah.
This one's full GPS as well, so self-steering.
All right. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to advance that far just yet.
This definitely is a Christmas tree of specification.
Is it? So this is where you put your sandwiches.
That's right. Yeah, we can
So it's language. Yeah. So
slide that down forward there.
that's all right.
And then you've got the cooler. Yeah, so sandwiches and
Yeah.
drink squash bottles, and the summer when your air conditioning's on is
Very
nice
important.
and cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And that one. Okay. Right. Yeah. It's probably just outside my budget. That one.
This one, the retail price and the finishing price, I think, start with a 1.
Does it?
And not 10 grand either.
No.
So
Yeah. I won't be doing that.
it's a lovely tractor, and it's a lot of tractor.
If you're going to spend all day, every day in something,
Yeah.
and it's your office for 5 days a week, then that's
Exactly.
fair enough. But where I'm looking for an office 1 day a week,
Yeah.
or sometimes 1 day a fortnight,
Yeah.
I can't
yeah.
justify it. That. So.
No.
And, yeah. Okay. Right. Cup of tea, I reckon.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Fran on the case. We've had Ian on the case.
Yeah. Well, I often do farmer tea on the case. That's often that's the
Well, this
title.
is a bit of memorabilia. Because I was
Yeah.
trying to find an MXU brochure upstairs so I could do a bit of comparison on the specs.
Oh yeah.
And I actually found the old Case International.
So the 685 will be similar.
Yes.
So it's the same. No, we've got a different cab on ours, I think, slightly different cab. But yeah, I've only ever seen one 695, and that's the one we've got. I've never
Yeah.
seen another one. So, but someone told me they only made 3,000.
Oh,
Ever.
that few.
Yeah. So whether that's right or not,
Pocket
so
rocket of a thing now.
it's
Is that 69 or 95 horsepower? Be sort of,
16.
or is that, well,
I think it's something
somewhere
like
between
I
this,
think it's
isn't
something like 72 at the PTO.
Oh, yeah, because the 685 is 69.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can have that.
Yeah,
We've
so
got-
yeah, I
got
think
a
it's
few
just
there.
a few horses more at the PTO. I think Father said it was 72 or 74 at PTO,
Yeah.
something like that. So
4-wheel drive.
yeah,
It would have been. That would have been almost like
yeah,
the holy grail at the time. wouldn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. But now
Struck
it's.
gold.
Well, the thing is, it's for me, it's the backup. It's a case of if everything else goes wrong,
Yeah.
I can still feed the cattle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so you have to have something. It's all very well having all this shiny
Take
new
a
whatever
seat
stuff.
if
So,
you want,
thank you.
I've got a couple of brochures there. Then we've got the Maxxum range, which is just what we've been in,
Yeah,
and then that's just the Vestrum, just as a benchmark if we need to look at that.
yeah.
So we've got the quotation all printed out here for you.
Oh, you was on the ball then?
So there's a bit of a covering letter here, which is just going over a few things we've already said about the power and the
Yeah.
such like. We're going to have a little WI meeting.
Oh, it's PJ. All right, PJ.
Nice little WI meeting.
Bagsy sits on your lap, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't know whose is whose. Or unless it's
One's
the
got
same.
sugar, hasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't know that then. I
Well,
would say
we've got a 50-50 chance, haven't we?
that one was closest to you.
Yeah.
That one. So that's probably got sugar in. Is it or not?
Could have. Yeah. Could have.
So how are you then?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Well, normally when I see a photograph, you're abroad somewhere.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Behaving.
International travels.
Eh?
One big holiday, isn't it, Paul? Is it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Well, you only live once, don't you?
Yeah, exactly that.
Like you say, this is not a trial run, is it? It
No.
is. This is it. So. Yeah.
I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah. Well, it was nice to see you.
And you, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Behave yourself.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Tell
You-
Fran,
you
thank
miss-
you for putting the kettle on.
You missing Hillary? Are you? Occasionally.
No.
Well, that was an interesting cut of hours, and I've come away with a pen that I stole, another pen that they gave me, a pair of sunnies that they gave me, and a mug. So, And next week, fingers crossed, we're going to have case 125 Maxxum on the farm. Now it belongs to somebody. I think the guys here have done a swap with him for a day. He wants to try something else, so he's going to try out a tractor, and then while he's trying that, I'm going to borrow his tractor very, very carefully. I'll take good care. Basically a trip back to the farm and back, maybe with, maybe without the trailer, I don't know, just to see what it travels on the roads like, and we'll have a wander around it, and we'll have a look around it. I'll try and remember everything that George has told me about the tractor, and yeah, that'll do. While I was here, I also looked at the 120 Luxem, a smaller tractor, nearer the size of mine and about the same size as the T5. So just out of interest and just for comparison, I've also asked him to do me the numbers for a 120 Luxem. Sadly, they don't do anything bigger than that, but it's still got front suspension, cab suspension, only 20 horsepower more than mine, so I wanted a bit more than that really, but I'll just see what the numbers crunch up like. At the end of the day, if I'm going to change a tractor and I'm going to make the jump for that kind of investment, the figures so far between New Holland and Case are very, very close, very, very similar. So there's some, one's done a bit better on one side, another one's done a bit better on the other side, so there's a balancing act to do. But I've got to remember with the 125 is a bigger tractor, a bigger platform than the T5, although less technology, so nowhere near as much electronic stuff, which is no real problem for me. I liked the electronic bits and bobs in the New Holland, but everything in the Case that we drove, it's basically tried and tested. We know it works. Everybody knows how it works, how to take it apart, put that together again, and it will do everything I want. So an 125 horsepower tractor, which is its minimum power rating, boosted up to, I think he said 155. So if I need that bit more grunt, I mean, there are benefits to that. Round the yard, just tootling about, you're only powering 125 horses. Out in the field, when you need it, if you need it, then you've got an extra 30 on tap. You're only using that fuel if you need it. I don't know, pros and cons. Pros and cons. Don't fall over, drone. Right, 20 to 5, everybody's going home. This could be fun.
How's your day been? Good to see your face. How you doing? Tell me your story. I just wanna have a conversation. I just wanna make a friend or two. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm trying to do is be nice. 'Cause life's already